What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Hot Seat, your Thursday night addiction. I thank you all for being here. You can be doing so much more productive things with your time, but you spend time with us every Thursday, and we love you for it. We have another great show tonight, sponsored by, as always, Uncle Steve Shake. He's our one and only true love out there. Uncle Steve, we love you, brother. We're both sporting Uncle Steve merch today. Dutch, why don't you say hi to the people?
Hey, welcome, everybody. I'm very excited about tonight's show with Al. So I see Elton's here and a few other guys. So welcome aboard, and let's get the ball rolling. What do you say?
All right, let's get rolling. All right, before we get to our guests tonight, as always, we're going to do a giveaway halfway through the show with Uncle Steve Shake. But we are also going to be giving away some of I was going to call you Al, then Alfredo. I got tripped up. Al,
what you want, man.
We're going to give away some Al's merch tonight too. We're going to let him explain that a little bit more when we get to him. But before we get to our guests, I want to acknowledge our guests in the chat. As always, we have Keith Bettag keeping score. The Hungry Huskies here. What's up, Matt? Zach from Mad Moose BBQ. The charlatan that took my co-host last night. So rude. What's up, JB? Oso's Barbecue. I got your text, Oso. I'll get to you after the show. Larry, what's up, brother? Let's see here. Mr. Homeowner, how you doing, brother? Canadian Jim's in the house. Suburban Jim's in the house. I haven't seen Jim EQ yet, but we're going to have the Jim trifecta. Six Brothers Beef Company, what's up? Let's see here. Uncle Steve Shake is always in the chat. The Dudes Kitchen and Grill, what's up, Mike? Let's see here. Who else? Russell from Raspberry Rock. He's a channel member. Guys, I put the link to join the channel membership in there with like Mr. Homeowner done. You get that little green title for your name. See, Delaney and Wally's in there. Who else? Who do I miss? Hobo's in there. Bobby's in there. Tom's Food Factory. Chilling and grilling with Coleman's in the house, or grilling and chilling. I always mess that up. Coleman, you've been watching tons of the old hot seats, so you should be ready when your time comes to be on the show. See, Grumpus is on fire is there. Who I miss? Johnny Mag's Barbecue. What's up, brother? Raspberry Rock. I'm an official CJ cheerleader. There you go, brother. See, you're cooking with Stephen and Jacqueline. Thank you guys for being here so much. Alton, I'm going to send you the link. I hope you can jump in for a little bit and talk with Al. Let's see here. I miss anybody? All right, Al. Welcome to the show, brother.
Thanks for having me, CJ. Really appreciate it, man. Excited to be here. Salud.
Salud. Cheers, brother. All right, guys. We are, we're not doing super shots so much anymore, but if you want to throw one in there, Dutch is always down to drink heavily. So,
wait, time out. I'm pretty sure I did enough of that last night.
No, it doesn't count. It doesn't count last night because you were moonlighting and cheating on some other talk show.
Zach put in the chat. He goes, "Kent, I see you got your job back." I did have to beg. It was very humiliating, but I'm still here. So
yeah, that's funny. Zach, you get your own co-host and stay away from mine, you slut. All right. I think I've shouted out everybody I can see in there. Why no super shots, Coleman? Well, it kind of lost steam, but we're whores up here, man. If you want to pay us a drink, we'll take it. Just $20, whatever you throw in there. We'll do the dang thing. City Escape, what's up? What's going on? What are you laughing about?
Hobo's hashtag.
Oh, fuck me. I saw hashtag pussies.
Yeah.
Is that the one you're laughing at?
Yeah. Hey, Terry, what's
up? All right. Terry's in there. What's up, Terry? How you doing, brother? All right. Let's go. All right, cool. Okie dokie. You ready to get started with these hard-hitting questions, a deep dive in your life, Al?
Let's do it, man.
All right. I'm going to start with kind of a couple of little personal questions, but I really do want to get to your company and your products and all that stuff. But we got to get the fun stuff out of the way. Where you from? Where you live? Why are you interrupting me, Kent?
Why am I what? What was the last one?
I was talking
that was me, Al. I see Booger is not here. So if you guys want to ask Al a question at Daddy Dutch Barbecue, put your question. It highlights it in orange so I can see it. So I beg your forgiveness, sir. Now ask your boring damn questions.
You're a goddamn whore. That's all you are. Anyway, yeah. Sorry, I forgot to tell you this. This happens all the time.
Hey man, it's all good.
Love-hate relationship with this man.
We've been married too long.
We've been married way too long. All right. So tell us about where you're from, where you live, where do you reside, all that good stuff, buddy.
Absolutely, man. So I reside in Miami, lived here all my life, Cuban American. My parents came here at a very young age. They were teenagers, exiling from Cuba. Obviously, a lot of people know the story there. So born and raised here. Started off working in landscaping, actually. And I went to school for that. Was doing architecture, landscape architecture. Always had a passion also for helping people out and stuff. So I became a firefighter. Been doing that now. It's been 16 years. It's crazy, blink of an eye. It's awesome. Giving back to the community, helping people out and stuff. And throughout all this time, I always, kind of had little ideas here and there, and I had ideas that I started seeing would come to life, and I wasn't the one, making it or behind it. And I had what I thought was a good idea behind my barbecue glove, and I decided to basically go all in. And it's been 5 years. We started the company 5 years ago, but like anything, R&D and everything else, it takes a little bit to get where you want to get to. And we had to do, a lot of R&D prototypes and different things and drawings and whatnot. So we've been actually really selling from 2017 till now. And it's been a great journey, man, so far. Met a lot of great people. And that's basically a little background on it.
Very good. Well, what the heck is that? What are you doing, Dutch? Is it you, Dutch? No. Getting some feedback here.
Uh-oh.
It's
right.
Only when you talk.
It's only when I talk, of course.
Well, now it's gone.
Now it's gone. Oh, man, I hate technology. All right. Demons. I love it. So before we get to the next thing, thank you for your service being a first responder. I know it's a shit time right now for that, but we appreciate you. Like I said, I was telling you before, my brother's a firefighter, so I really do appreciate what you have. What you do for everybody, for sure. But next thing, we had a chance to meet your lovely wife, but let's talk about your family life, wife, kids, dog, cat, chinchilla. What do you got?
Yes. So we got 2 kids. We got 6-year-old, the boy, and he's the older one. And then we got the little one that she's 3, and she's a handful. We're almost out of the diaper stage, so I want to have like a freaking diaper party when she's out of that, because that's gonna be nice. So, I'm trying to tell her, you gotta behave good because somebody's on their way this month. So, but that seems to not really work. So, it's a pain in the ass.
We threaten our kids, and we have young one. Our youngest is damn near 11. And our oldest is 19, and we still threaten them with, the jolly guy. Santa's always watching,
Yeah, exactly.
They don't believe that stuff. Yeah, no. Like, we're still getting whatever we want,
Right. Yeah, so I started using that, because we have 2 dogs. Sorry, I didn't mention that.
Okay.
Bull Terrier mix, American Bulldog mix, and we use the shock collar on them. It's worked great. So I'm thinking maybe just use that for her, and might get some results,
I see nothing with that. All right. I don't know why we're having a little feedback every time I talk, but and CJ is still in diapers. Only in Vegas. All right. Let's see here. You see Uncle Steve's comment there, Dutch? By the time,
yeah, you know what? There is a lot of truth to that.
By the time Uncle Steve's out, his youngest is out of diapers, he's going to be going into diapers.
Well, I just want Uncle Steve to remember that he needs to push Stevie around in her little wagon or whatever as much as he can now, because in 5 years she's going to be pushing him in a wheelchair.
It's true. It's funny. All right, so we talked about you. Your real job, your real gig is a firefighter. But let's, as honorable as that is, let's talk about your side hustle, your company. Break it down for us, from start to to where we're at right now. How did you get going with MagneCHEF?
Right. I mean, so the idea was when I was actually working down south. I was in a part of Miami called Homestead, which is a really busy territory. As firefighters, we have our cook days and people cook in the station. So the way it came about, it happened to be my cook day actually, and every time we start cooking around 3 and prepping, we try to eat by 6. But and you have to do that in a busy station. You got to start early, because you're going to get interrupted, and you don't know if you're going to, when you're going to eat dinner sometimes. So it just so happened that day it was just a busy day. Every time I was getting back to the station, starting something, it was getting interrupted, and I found that most of the time, either if I was using latex gloves to prep or whatever kind of glove, it seemed to be cumbersome. It took time to take off, too much time. And in my opinion, it could have been better. And I had a comment. One of the guys like, "Hey, Al, what the hell, man? Is food fucking ready? We're hungry." I'm like, "Dude, every time I'm here, we're getting interrupted. So I don't know what you want." But, it kind of hit me there. It's like, there's got to be something that you can use, that you can get in and out of quick, and it can be versatile and it can do everything, right? Because a lot of the gloves on the market that I saw were, not to say there's some good ones out there. I'm not, trying to bash anything, but it seems like there's a lot of different gloves for different purposes. And I kind of wanted to bring everything together, make it comfortable, make it versatile, something you can use for everything. And that's kind of what spawned the idea. And basically after that was, okay, I had an idea of what I wanted. Now let's start R&Ding, right? So I ordered any kind of glove that I saw on the internet, whether it be for cooking, shoveling snow, everything. And as funny as it could be, the glove, the proof of concept, if you will, was the one that worked was a snow glove. I don't know if Daddy Dutch is familiar with that, right? It was an Ansel snow glove. I don't know if you have any, but I had never seen one. But I was like, maybe that one that's non-collapsible, could work. And sure as hell, we worked on it with another buddy of mine from down south. This guy, Corey Logan, I call him my OE, original engineer, because everybody in the station, as firefighters, we give each other shit. People mess with each other. So the first thing they were saying, "Oh, dude, that looks like a sex toy. What is that thing?"
Well, I'm going to come back to that.
Look, you guys were thinking the same thing. Just buy 2 pairs, bro. 2 pairs.
That's why you buy 2 pairs.
One stays over there, one stays in the kitchen, all right? But so you get a lot of shit, and but it didn't detract me. I knew that we were on to something, and that led me to the next step, which is, okay, I made a functioning proof of concept prototype.
Right.
Next step is this patentable, right? So go through it with a patent attorney. I found probably one of the best patent attorneys you can find in the States, and did a background check on everything, and there was really nothing like it. So I decided to go ahead and pursue it. And that process was, it's freaky, because now you're invested in this thing, and you've already spent money. And we were basically, long story short, we were down to our last try, because it's basically like baseball, 3 strikes and you're out. So we were down to our last strike, and I'm flipping out, and I'm talking to my lawyer. I'm like, dude, we gotta actually after the first strike, I'm like, hey, we gotta get pinpoint. We gotta hit this with a scope. And he's like, no, man. You want to still keep it broad. Otherwise you're not going to have that much proprietary property. So he still kept it a little broad. We got rejected that second time, but then the third time, thank God, it went through. Probably lost 10 years of my life, but it was great news that day when I found out. And then we started actually simultaneously, I was already, which might not be the smartest thing, already got an engineer, and we were working on actual real prototypes with food grade silicone material. Right. So I didn't wait. I went at it as hard as possible.
Full force, balls out, just jump right in.
Jump right in, man.
And you didn't let, you said 10 years, right? You didn't let it deter you. You had your idea, you had your dream, you fucking made it happen.
That's it, man. That's it.
I love it. Well, before we get to the next question, Mr. Homeowner Rob put a little super shot in there, so we're taking one to the head for Rob.
Nice.
It's always, the first one's always good. Speaking of Rob, he's going to be on the show next week, and we'll talk about this a little bit more. But Rob, go ahead and put that new site you set up. It's griddleforums.com. Go ahead and put it in there. Or one of the mods can do it for you. I believe you can do it. I'm not sure, but get in there. I would like to show off the glove, if you don't mind, because I have them right here on my desk. So let me get full screen. It's gonna be me for a second. All right, so these are the gloves, the Magni gloves, and this is, I can assume why Al was saying that it kind of resembles a sex toy. If some of y'all have creative imaginations. All right, so here's the pair, right? And then these magnets, they magnetize and hold tight together. So I wanted to, kind of show those off. And I love that you brought that up, because it did kind of jump in the back of my head too. I told Dutch about it before we got started. But guys, make sure you're paying attention to the answers that Al gives, because we're gonna give away a pair of these gloves to a lucky contestant on The Price is Right. I'm just kidding. on the show. Kent, what do you got to say, buddy?
Uncle Steve has a good comment here. He says, "Is the glove non-slip?" He says, "I don't want to drop the thick meat."
Don't want to drop that thick meat, man. No, definitely not. So they have what's cool as hell about them. When I made it and designed it, we designed these grip waves in it. See if you can see there. So this definitely helps with the grip, because some silicone gloves I noticed before when I tried them, stuff would slip out, fairly easily. And that's why I created these grip waves, which are great. They're pretty thick. I don't know if you can see the side, but they'll add another layer of insulation. When you're grabbing a hot piping skillet, man, they're clutch. They're 3 millimeters thick, so they're very thick. I mean, you feel it. They weigh altogether. They weigh a whole pound. Yeah, and they're double the thickness of the regular silicone glove. So, like anything, it's a heat shield. Anything that you wear as a glove and a heat shield will get warm and get hot, but you feel the warmth coming in slowly. So it's not like those other silicone gloves that, man, that shit just you got to rip it out. You can take your time. You feel it coming in. You still got another 5-10 seconds to work, and boom.
Well, it's funny. Everything you're saying right there sounds pretty sexual. You feel the hot soon. You got to rip it off. Anyway, but this is what Steve was talking about. This is Uncle Steve's rub, and it's thick meat is his meat shake.
Nice.
So we always like to say we like having Uncle Steve's thick meat in our hands and in our mouths.
Nice.
But Uncle Steve is a sick man.
There you go, man. It'll go good with the gloves, that's for sure.
And then we owe Mary Luzon $20 Canadian, which I don't know what that is American, but cheers, Mary. Thank you.
About $3.99.
$3.99. So thank you so much, Mary. It's been a while since we've been there. Before we get to the next question now, and God bless you, I love the description. You're right about holding that cast iron. I do a lot of cast iron cooking on the grill.
Nice.
So you know that thing gets fired up.
Yeah.
Don't shake your fucking head at me and eye rolling. You dirty slut. That's all you are.
No.
You're an ignorant slut.
I'm a whore because
You're
Zach paid on last night. The slut would have done it for free.
Oh, Zach paid you? All right, good.
That's a good point.
Do I get a cut of that? I mean, I don't want to say I'm your pimp, but I mean, all right. So Bowers Barbecue's in the chat. Terry's in there. Brisket Medic. See, Darnell's in there. Dad Incredible. Skip is in there. Skinner Farms. Brother Thyron from TNT Barbecue. Big Cat 305, a fellow Miamian.
Nice. Yeah.
Big Cat 305. Miami. And I think Bobby, I said, Babe cooks for the cop. Hi, Babe.
Yep.
Tell Josh we love him. We miss him. Give him a smooch for us. What else?
You can give him a smooch for CJ, but give him a swat in the ass for me.
All right. There you go. All right. What else? Guys, if you want to join CJ's crew for real, I put the link for the join button in the chat because I just figured out you can do that. You can pin a comment, so that's exciting. So I'm really technical. Anyway. Let's see. Rick's Barbecue and Specialties. What's up, Big Rick? How you doing, brother? Let's see here. Babe gonna be tired from doing something. All right, cool. All right. We have a question that we ask every week. It's a little lifetime question. It's from Mega Fred Zeppelin, a subscriber of ours. He wants to know, what kind of music do you like? Do you play any instruments? Were you in any bands, anything like that?
Any instruments? No, but I think I could sing pretty good. At least in the shower, sounds well.
I like that.
I like everything, man. Grew up, with MTV, man. So I was into the Guns N' Roses, Metallica, but then I'd stay up late. I'm watching you on TV raps, so hip hop, all of it. We had freestyle here in Miami and New York. That was good stuff, Into that, Spanish, salsa. I don't think there's anything I don't like. I even got into country, so a little bit. Yeah.
I love it.
I like it all, man.
That's awesome. Someone said Run DMC. There you go.
Yeah, man.
I would Run DMC. One of my favorites from back in the day was Run DMC and Aerosmith.
That was awesome.
Oh yeah, man, that's right. They did that little music video that they did together.
Yep. And then let's see here. Who else was Eastwood Farms jumped in the chat? But do you like Justin Timberlake? That's what we need to know.
Yeah, no.
Oh, all right. Well, it was nice talking to you tonight. We'll move on.
Oh shit.
So I hate it when our guests have to leave so early. Take care. Anyway, it's all good. Oh, there's Josh. How you doing, buddy? Guys, don't forget this is live on two other things. We're live on Facebook right now. We're also live on CJ's Q. So if any of our regulars want to go over to CJ's Q and watch, I need the watch time. So hook it up. All right. What's that?
I said shameless plug.
Shameless plug, exactly. All right. I'm pretty ready for you to do some work now, Dutch.
I'm not sure I'm ready to do it, to be honest with you. All right. Since I had to beg for my job back today, I guess I'll work. So, all right. A couple of these questions I'm going to kind of group together. They all deal with the same thing in just a little different way, Al. So, the The first one is from Russell, our resident jokester at Raspberry Rock. I think he's our 18th favorite Canadian.
Well, he's a member on my channel. He's my favorite Canadian right now, besides
Yeah.
Hey, Gene.
Okay. All right. So he wants to know, Al, what is your favorite Alfredo sauce?
Oh my God.
The one I make.
There you go. That's awesome.
I like to cook, so I create my own sauces, man. Without come out with some MagneCHEF sauce maybe at some point. Who knows? I'm onto a good steak sauce. I think I'm onto a good steak sauce
That you created yourself.
Yeah.
All right.
So maybe that'll come out on the website at some point in the near future.
Well, let us know. We'll get it out there on YouTube world.
Because the big thing, and I love using rubs, but there's not enough steak sauces out there. I think I think there could be a few more. Then again, a lot of people say, "Hey, man, if you're using steak sauce and you didn't make a good steak." So,
well, there's a lot of truth to that, so.
Right?
But that's about as bad as people who put ketchup on their tamales. And by the way, hello, brother James. I saw you in the chat. So
James from Flamum's in the chat. What's up, brother James?
I had to throw that dig in there a little bit. All right. Chilling and grilling, or grilling and chilling with Coleman. Sorry.
Figure that out.
This is back to your gloves. Do you have, as he said, big guy size gloves? He's got paws like I do.
It's a good question. So what I did was I got all different kinds of sizes of cooking gloves and barbecue gloves, and I purposely made them bigger. Reason I did that, one is because you can have the smallest hands. My sister's 4'9". Okay, she has tiny hands, and she can still use these gloves. Now, she might not reach the top, but it still works great for her. And then even the bigger guys, they may fit tight, and it's a little harder for them to use the magnets. So what these bigger guys will do generally, and I've seen it, like hell for Alton at Dogfather's Barbecue, he'll grab them like this, and then he'll just hold up here and slip it off, which works, and that's fine. So even the big guys can fit in. It's a little more snug, but it works. So and that's the main thing. So it is a one size fits all, and like I said, they shouldn't have an issue. Yeah.
So hey, you know why Dutch is laughing right now?
No.
Is Hobo Nichol BBQ Testing Laboratory. Go ahead and ask the question there, Dutch.
He wants to know, Al, is your sister single?
No, she's actually married to a big Polish guy. My brother-in-law's Polish.
Hobo about 5 days ago, he was on a love connection with Josh's mom during Mr. Homeowner's live stream. I'm telling you.
Oh, shit.
It was hilarious. It went on for like 4 hours. So,
Christ.
All right, another question, and I don't know if Coleman's being serious on this or not, but are your gloves dishwasher safe?
I think that's a serious question.
Yes, they are. Absolutely. It's funny because we put in our packaging, and yet a lot of people ask, they'll send me an email, are these dishwasher safe? And absolutely, you can put them. I mean, we've had in our firehouse, we've had the same pair of gloves that we start off in Kickstarter, and we put those things in the dishwasher every shift, and you can put them through the ringer and in the dishwasher, and not gonna have an issue. Yeah.
Right on.
That is awesome. I didn't know if it was a serious question or not, but I mean, I could see, I guess it'd be top rack only, correct?
No, bottom rack.
Really?
Bottom rack. Yep. Put them on the bottom rack. Don't matter.
That is awesome. And CJ, not to steal your thunder, but speaking of 4'9", Miss Booger's in the chat.
Miss Booger's in the chat. How you doing? I watched The Masked Singer last night. I was surprised by Taylor Dayne. Spoiler alert. I was surprised by Taylor Dayne.
She's watched it this morning, I'm sure.
I really thought it was Tina Turner. Just throwing it out there.
You know, that wouldn't have been a bad guess.
Yeah. Oh well.
But all right. You referred to the firehouse, so I have a few firehouse related questions here. Jimmy, from Oso's Barbecue. You being a firefighter, do you cook a lot at the firehouse? And then Keith Bettag kind of piggybacked on that, saying, what is the best thing you've ever cooked at the firehouse? So fill us in there a little bit.
Yeah. So, I'm definitely one of the cooks at the firehouse. When you get in, you need at least have one or two go-to, meals. Some of these guys that come in now, not to rag on millennials, they're, oh no, I don't cook much. Hey, we don't give a shit if you don't cook much. One or two meals is not that hard. So, but if they make them bad, then sometimes we just don't ask them to cook again. So I do cook a lot. I do cook a lot. Go-to meals. I mean, I got a lot of meals that I like to do, but maybe what's been my best? Perhaps a surf and turf I did. It was bone-in ribeye and lobster tails, a little surf and turf. Yeah, and that came out pretty good with some Brussels sprouts that I threw on the pan, and shit was awesome, man. Came out great. Had a nice sear on it, nice crust. It was beautiful. I forgot what it was. I don't know if it was a guy retiring or what it was that we did a nice big meal, but yeah, I was probably one of my best. But I'll do everything from, I don't know if you guys are familiar with like Cuban cuisine.
I've had Guy Fieri's Cubano sandwich in Tampa.
Well, there's a lot more to it. Yeah, I mean, we do good sandwiches, but for dinner, we wanted it some more hearty. We'll do, we do a lot of lechon. We cook a lot of, pig. And so we'll do, I don't know if you guys have heard of La Caja China. It's Cuban roast box. It's cool.
Oh, yes,
Yeah.
Yep.
They're down here. They're like, he's my uncle, the owner, and he's basically my uncle, my best friend's dad, and my other friend that works with them. They got a great thing going. They did actually a throwdown with Bobby Flay back in the day, and they did the pig better than his. It comes out great. You get nice crispy skin, everything. And so we did that. We've done that at the station, and that one everybody loved it, because your first thing you're doing when you finish with that pig is you're going after the that nice pork skin, man. We call it chicharron, and and from there you're taking that pig apart and you're making pan con lechon. You're doing sometimes I'll do a nice what's called black beans and rice. You make a sofrito for it. I'll do tostones. Tostones are fried plantains.
Yeah.
And it's just magnificent, man. It's all that together. It's party in your mouth, man.
I don't know about any of you guys, but that just made me like ridiculously hungry right now.
Yeah.
There's a
Cuban come down here, man. We'll do it up right for you, CJ. And if you ever want to come down to Miami, man, for sure.
We have a Cuban restaurant down the street, and obviously it's a little bit tougher to get there right now because of the California rules of things.
Yeah.
But, it's one of those places, as authentic as can be in Southern California, but we really enjoy that place. But the thing is, I could never remember what I order, if that makes sense. Like, I just kind of point to the menu and be like, yeah, I want that. And
right.
I just freaking love it, man. So
yeah.
And I've made, I love the Cubano sandwiches.
Yeah.
you know, as most people know, I'm not a big fan of condiments, not condoms. Well, I'm not a fan of condoms either. But I don't like mustard and I don't like pickles. So when I make a cubano, it's very
bland, flavorless.
But you get it a la plancha, right? They're pressing it.
Yep.
Awesome.
It's so good. Anyway, let's see here. Professor's in the house. What's up, Professor? Over 50 and fantabulous. How you doing, Sis Lynn? Yep. We made a Cuban sandwich live together once. That's right, we did. Said put ketchup on it, CJ.
Is that James?
Yeah, it was James. Don't put ketchup on it. All right.
It's not bad with ketchup. I've had it with ketchup. He's right. It is. It's pretty good with it too.
All right. Hey.
CJ, you missed your favorite guy in the chat.
Who did I miss?
Sweet Lou.
Sweet Lou Calamides in the chat. What's up, Sweet Lou? How you doing, brother? Good to see you, man. All right. Keep going, Dutch.
All right. Other than your ribeye meal you just talked about, Zach, the brisket medic, wants to know what is your favorite firehouse meal to either make or just eat?
Favorite to make or just eat?
Either one or both. I don't care. I get it all night.
Favorite to make? Shit. I mean, something nice about searing a steak, man. Right? It's like, because timing is everything. And when you get that steak seared the right way, man, that's a shit. I haven't tried brisket at the station only because as we know, big temperature changes when you're smoker. If you have a call, that brisket goes down, too many degrees and you're screwed and you're eating beef jerky. But one that I love and I appreciate is a pork butt. Is just putting a pork butt in the smoker, because you can beat the hell out of that thing and go up 100 degrees or down 100 and you can still manage it. So I do appreciate the ease on the pork butts and pork shoulders that we do,
It is difficult. It takes real talent to screw up a pork butt.
Yeah, you really have to be pretty bad to screw that up. Yeah,
and that's what I love about pork butt itself. Is like it's so unforgiving, or so forgiving, not unforgiving.
Yeah,
it's so forgiving that you can really do leave it alone. Right. I had a little drop down. You know what? We're gonna go ahead and just bring him in and let him ask the question. So here we go.
Brother, no, not this guy. Come on.
What's cracking?
Oh, man.
What's up, brother? How you doing, man?
Chilling, bro. Chilling.
I had to help represent you.
Oh, what? You. I love it.
That's right, man. That's right. You said Miami. I was like, put the Miami shirt back on. Hey, you.
That's right. Nice, bro. I love it, man. How you been?
CJ, he was asking, because y'all were talking about the different foods or whatever, and I told him, I said, man, ask him about pulled pork mofongo.
Mofongo, I love it.
Oh, man, mofongo. Okay, so mofongo, it's the same thing. It's called, I believe, is it Dominican or Puerto Rican that they call it mofongo? Us Cubans would call it fufu. It's the same thing.
Yeah,
it's the same thing, just different little name for it. I love fufu, and I make that all the time too. So that's the beautiful thing of plantains, man. You get a plantain, it can be green, yellow, whatever. There's a purpose for it, and there's a way to cook it. So when I get the green plantains, and I was gonna do tostones, and I couldn't do it that day, and past this 2 or 3 days, guess what? Now I'm gonna do the sweet plantains, and that's it, man. It's super easy,
pretty versatile.
So I do love a good fufu, man.
Yeah,
and I'll chop a little bacon in there, some garlic, put that in there, boil the plantain, and then at the end you're just mashing it and bringing it all together, man. And that's actually a good one to add ketchup to. My dad taught me that trick as a kid. You put a little ketchup on that at the end, and it tastes amazing.
So you get some of that roasted pig with the chicharron and put it in there.
That's it, bro. What?
Good stuff.
It's awesome. That nice,
like, I'm talking about food. I know we're a cook show and all that shit. Awesome, I'm clearly wasting away. I haven't had dinner tonight. This is This is rough on me, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it sounds so good. Oh, all right, Dutch, you got more questions, stud?
I sure do. I got a pretty good list here.
All right.
A different Zach from my part-time employer, Mad Moose BBQ. What do firefighters want to be when they grow up?
That is a good question because I still don't know what I want to be when Nah. That's good, man. That's good. We want to mess with gloves, man, and make the best glove ever made, man. That's what we want to do. At least me.
All right. Couple here about your gloves. Russell at Raspberry Rock wants to know, will your gloves make him a good cook?
They can help make him a good cook. Will they make him a good cook? I can't say for certain, but it'll definitely increase your chances. Ask all they do. It makes a difference, man, in the sense that you can do 1,000 things and you can multitask with them, you know. And as we know, like if you're searing or you're doing something that's important, you don't have time to fumble around. You need to get in and out, and that's a beautiful thing about the gloves, man. That's why I see so many guys and chefs and everybody using towels. Well, there's a reason they're using towels. It's because a lot of gloves are just a pain in the ass to be constantly putting on and taking off. It takes a little time, and you don't got time for it. All you want to do is go whoop. Hey, I'm in. Hey, I'm out. You know, and that's it. And just have them there. You know, you don't.
That sounds sexual. I don't know what it is about this stuff tonight, but everything sounds sexual. Oop, I'm in. Oop, I'm in.
But that's part of it. You got to bring them in with the sexual talk. You know,
sex sells, man. Sex sells.
100%. You know what? I call that up here when I watch a certain guy's videos. We call it the Alton effect.
Oh. you know, Alton.
I saw the funniest comment, man. It was on one of your videos, Alton. I don't know if you remember the comment, but Alton does amazing videos, you know. And one guy put as a comment, "Man, if I ever got cancer, I would love you to be the person that tells me," because you put it in such a way that it just makes me feel warm inside and feel close. That was, and it's true, 100%.
Oh man, you know it's funny because I do get a lot of comments saying, you know, stuff like that. I had somebody say that they just wanted me to make a video just like reading a Christmas story or something. You know, just because you have this voice, it's just so soothing. I'm like, oh,
true, man. It's like Morgan Freeman, but toned down a little bit.
That's funny.
Very true about Alton. You know, he has not only the voice for radio,
yeah,
but I'm just saying,
right?
Radio.
We're going back to sex here again. How are we going back to sex here, guys, all the time?
He's got that natural heat. You know what I'm saying?
Is that what it is?
He's got that. You know, I hope to live a long life, but if I ever pass away, I want Alton to read the eulogy. read my
there you go, man.
The people.
Oh man.
He liked a good bottle of the jug, and he liked to drink. All right. Couple more people jumped in there before you get to the next question, Dutch. Johnny from Vito Grills in there. Cypress Blues in there. Chef Alex Otesh is in the chat. Ray from Newcomb's Barbecue said he's here and we could start. So I appreciate that.
Thank you, Ray.
Yep. All right. Go for it, bub.
All right. Couple things from JB, Barton's Barbecue.
JB.
First, Al, he wants the firehouse address. Let me find it. Tell Al to give me the station address, and I will send him a cooked brisket.
What? Hell yes. Right now.
There you go.
Right now. Absolutely.
JB,
it'll be on the way, man. I'll send him the address, man. Much appreciated, my brother.
I need your firehouse address for something else also. I will get that in the after show. I'm just saying it might have something to do with this guy right here.
Yep. Uncle Steve provides rubs from everybody and for a lot of people, and he sends them, I was telling you about my brother earlier. Like, he sent a bunch to the firehouse. They all love it. He put their logo, or I don't know what you call it, their branding, whatever, on the bottle for them. So it's very cool. Uncle Steve is definitely a man of the people for sure.
And just to clarify, he sends rubs and not rubs and tugs, right?
No rubs and tugs, just rubs. We call it a shake. It's not a rub.
All right. The other part of JB's question is, how did you discover that the Spock fingers, I can't do it, I got to hold them, would make
he's got experience.
Easy on, easy off,
So the easy on, easy off, basically, I mean, it's basically a hybrid, right? Because it's got the comfort of a mitt, workability of a glove. What I did was I eliminated those walls that can make it super, super cumbersome. I don't know if when you notice putting on some of these aramid fiber kind of gloves and even these other silicone gloves, it's like you get a workout on your forearm sometimes, man. And it's a lot of it's unnecessary, because basically you're not doing a lot of this when you're cooking. This is a pincer technique, right? When you're using these fingers. But like, let's make an example of it. So when I go to grab my whiskey cup, the predominant fingers I use are these three right here, the top fingers, right? Which is called the tripod grasp. These are more for just, balance or whatever, but these are the three you use. Here we go. He's thinking sex again, man. His head's in the gutter, man. Jesus Christ. So that's the reason we came up with it. And the only way you can get out of these things easy also is because one thing is a magnet, but one thing is less friction in between your fingers. So now you only have one vertical wall here. It makes it super easy to just click and slide out, And, I think that's why, and shit, if you want to go real way back in 1870, that's when the mitt was created. Earl Mitt created the mitt. Why did he create the mitt, right? He wanted something to get into quick and get out of quick. He had a bad burn accident that led him to making the mitt. And he was the guy that used towels and all that stuff because he didn't want to deal with gloves, and then he created the mitt because it solved a lot of the problems and you didn't have to, fuss with them too much. So I think I just took his little idea, and with technology and stuff we're able to do today, try to take it to the next level. Magnets and everything else.
Do you get a lot of people questioning the looks of the glove? We've talked about kind of the sex toy, whatever about it, but
yeah, we get. I mean, I think it's always. I make the example of Crocs. When Crocs came out, man, people were laughing their ass off. Like, what the hell? I ain't gonna wear that shit. But then you wear a pair of these things, and you're like, God damn, they're pretty comfortable.
Half the barbecuers in this freaking chat wear Crocs.
Wear Crocs. Yeah, I love my Crocs. I wear them around the station all the time in the house. When I'm. Go ahead, Dutch. You were onto something. You wanted to say something.
And he froze up.
Oh, froze up.
Internet, man.
The fur-lined ones for the winter. So I want summer and winter Crocs. I really do. Because I'm too lazy to tie my shoes half the time,
Yeah, absolutely. It's two things that people want: versatility and comfort, man. That's in anything, and that's basically what our gloves do. It gives you that comfort of a mitt, but that workability of a regular glove. So that's that's why people, when they try it, and what I love is that even purists that are like one way, these are the gloves I've always used, and I'm like, man, just try them, man, keep them. If you don't like them, give them back. I don't give a shit. And they're like, God damn, these are pretty comfortable. And I have guys that are like, man, all I use now is your gloves. The rest of the gloves I threw that shit away. I don't need them,
Whoa.
And that makes me, it just gives me goosebumps, man. Every time I get those, emails or reviews and stuff like that, man, it just makes me feel great that I'm able to help other people out.
I just put a comment up from M. McClellan, James. said I questioned the look and the function of the gloves until I tried them. Now I don't use any other form of gloves. So that's high praise from James. I mean, the guy
That's awesome, brother. Thank you, James, man.
Solid. You know, he's a competitor. You know, he is barbecue.
Yeah, so, man. And a lot of these comp cooks, I mean, you know, it feels great when I've been out there. When I met Alternate with the Texas Smoke'em team, a lot of these guys, Jay Tinney and John, JB, and a few of these other guys, and they're like, man, you know, this is awesome, man. It feels real comfortable, and that's what really, you know, just the money's one thing, but the main thing is putting a good product out, and that to me is paramount, because you put a good product out, it might take a little while to get it out there, because I'm small potatoes, man. I don't have the money to market and stuff like that, but little by little, man, we're gaining traction, and that's huge, man. You know, and that's all you can do. Incremental success, man. That's it. We're playing the long game here, man. Not playing the short game.
This is the right forum for you, though, man.
Yeah.
I mean, not necessarily just like our show here, but this community, you know, James from Animal Claim and Outland, you know, myself, we have, you know, 5-figure subscribers, you know, that, you know, we can touch a lot of people. We can touch a lot of people, but, you know,
we go again.
We can,
no, but I agree.
with the gloves, right? We can touch a lot of people.
With the gloves, no doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Like, this is especially if you have a product that, you know, works, does what it says it's going to do, all that good stuff. You don't need, you know, the heavy duty marketing. You know, the word of mouth is still a form of advertising, and you know, with all our, you know, brands and thoughts, and it'll definitely get you to the next level for sure. You know,
no doubt, man. I believe it. I've already seen it, man. I've already seen it in motion, and it really makes a difference, man. Grassroots, you know, the relationships with people, and that's what I love about barbecue, man. It just brings people together, man. You know, everybody's cool, guys. We have a lot of things in common, you know. So it's been awesome, man. It's been a great ride so far.
And, you know, I gotta piggyback on that, because, you know, you mentioned it. You know, we met at the barbecue Austin. I think it was back in March, right before all the whole pandemic.
Before all the craziness.
Yeah. So I was out there, and I was with JB. You know, JB from Barton's Barbecue Smokeworks. So I was out there with JB, and he's like, "Man, have you seen these gloves?" I'm like, "What are you talking about?"
Yeah.
Oh, come here. He took me over to him, and we sat there. We played with the gloves and this, that, and blah, blah, blah. And so, man, it was JB who was instrumental, man, in getting us two together. And you know, and he saw that vision. He's like, "Dude, you got a YouTube channel. This guy's making a great product." I'm like, "Oh yeah." You know, this was before the brisket video, but it was like, "Hey,
JB's been instrumental, man." I mean, he gave me the invite out, and I was like, "Hey, man, how much do I got to pay you for the spot?" He's like, "You don't have to pay me anything." I'm like, "Come on, man," you know. And he's been great, man. He's a good friend, and honestly, man, that was huge, man. And,
absolutely.
You know, you guys in Texas, let me tell you, man, Texas has given me and my gloves a lot of love, man. I gotta say, a lot of, probably I want to say more than half of our business might come from Texas, man.
Nice.
Believe it or not, you know. Nice. So it's awesome, man.
Well, wait till I turn it on to the California barbecue scene.
You know, it's I'm getting up from California today, so. And CJ's giving me love.
Brisket cooks out there in California, man. Don't sleep on them.
No, I know, man. I know.
They use that pine number 3. You know.
There you go.
That's awesome, man.
One guest I saw jump in there was Ricer from Dead Broke Barbecue. What's up, Ricer? How you doing, brother? Dutch, how many more questions you got, man?
About 3 or 4.
Okay, let's do a quick giveaway, and then you can ask your questions. My questions, no big deal. Your questions are more important because you're more important, boo. So let's go ahead and do our first giveaway. Guys, I'm looking at top chat.
Do I get to play?
You got it. All right, so let's do Uncle Steve Shake first. Uncle Steve said he has said he just put a new special on the website, 1 regular size bottle of everything we make. All right, so that's the giveaway he's going to be doing tonight. So the giveaway question will be, where is Al based in the U.S.? All right, and it's not Texas. So Top Chat is a popularity contest. Is it? Really? Is that a thing? Anybody? Is that real? Fucking Dutch. Kris, you win. All right, Kris from Eastwood Farms. I'm pretty sure what? You did not win, Dutch. You're not allowed to play. And stop giving away the answers. Uncle Steve, if you need Kris's information, let me know. He's up in it should be live chat. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
Just for the giveaway. All right, we're in live chat mode. All right. DB Scratcher, what's up? All right. Oh my God. Kris got a new sex toy. No, Kris got some of Uncle Steve's thick meat. which could be a sex toy. I'm just saying.
Not to be confused with the spicy thick meat.
You buy it and do whatever you want with it. I'm not going to ask any questions.
Yep. Miss Bugs Booger 500 US wants to know about pink gloves. Are you going to make any pink gloves for the ladies?
You know, we made pink gloves, and I thought those were going to be freaking awesome with the ladies. You know how they did? Not so good, man. We had to discontinue the pink. We might do like an October thing, maybe next October.
Oh yeah, do it for breast cancer.
Exactly, for breast cancer awareness. We may do something like that.
You know,
that would be awesome.
I can honestly say I would buy the pink gloves just for the fact that
nobody else
some guy likes it. If some guy likes them and they're black gloves, you know, they're gonna disappear. Bright pink glove ain't nobody, you know. Everybody's going to know.
You know, that's pretty funny you say that, because pink, one of my lieutenants that I worked with, you know, a lot of people tape their equipment up, because when we have fires, there's equipment all over the ground. And this guy put pink tape all over, you know, the hooks that we had and the axes and Halligans and everything else. And after the fire, nobody wants anything to do with that. They're like, fucking, what is that pink stuff? And it's easy to see. And it works. You're right. Nobody wants to steal that.
Isn't there a top guy out there that buys only pink Thermal Pros, so like people don't freaking steal his shit?
That is awesome.
Anyway, all right, Kris, Eastwood Farms. Kris, send me your address. Uncle Steve needs it. He can't find it. All right, next giveaway, and this is for the gloves. Al has graciously offered to donate some gloves. So we're gonna do that today. All right, I am looking at live chat so Josh and Kris Hobo can get off my nuts. All right. When Al was talking about how he came up with the way he set up these gloves, what was the grip that he used? Fuck you, Dutch.
I know.
Grilling and,
pretty good one, man.
Grilling and chilling with Coleman said the tripod grip. That's live.
Tripod grip is correct.
All right. So Coleman, send me your address, bub. I'll get it to Al.
Nice. Commonly used grip.
The tripod grip.
The tripod grip.
Your pin? You're trying to like give away the farm over there. You're like a my screen is beat. No, sorry, Russ. On mine it's not. I can take a picture if you guys want, because I know no one fucking believes me because I have a hidden agenda. But here, let's take a picture of it. All right. There. Everybody knows it's real on my screen. Coleman, Grilling and Chilling with Coleman just said he just bought a pair. Well,
yes, he did. He put that in the chat. He actually made a comment to me that he had just ordered a green pair.
Nice. Thank you, sir. Much appreciated, man.
So now I look at it this way. Now he has one for the bedroom.
Oh yeah. Look,
One for
he's
the-
got a green pair right there. Hell yeah. Little surprise with the green. They glow in the dark. And an orange pair. Damn, nice.
Tim Buck 2.
And a red pair.
Look at this guy. You would think he's getting ready for a giveaway himself.
All right. Hey, Tim Buck 2. I love that guy's name. Hope it's okay that I stopped by. Of course it's okay. That's what we want people here. Get there. There's another guy in the chat. Darnell said, can you get him in camouflage? He's an Army vet.
Dude, you know, I've had that. A lot of people ask me that. It's hard because that's a. It's hard. Here we go again.
It's hard. It's hard.
It's because it's silicone and it blends. It all blends in. So that camo kind of color is tough. They come out too. Yeah.
All right.
It comes out like tie-dye.
Yeah.
Dutch is mad that I was reading this chat, so I'm sorry, Dutch. It's what you get for freaking cheating on me last night. Running around on me for Zach.
That's awesome.
Oh wait, Hobo's here.
Do you really need a sex toy? All right, Coleman, I got your address. I will definitely get it to Al for you, buddy. Oh man, this is exactly why we can't have nice things, Dutch.
Why? Because you're an asshole?
No, you're a whore. You're an ignorant slut. That's all you are, man.
Jane, right. You ignorant slut.
Jane, you ignorant slut. All right. Go ahead and ask your questions. Just before you do, we're at an hour. You guys still going strong? Yep. Good.
I need a break.
You need a break from.
Only felt like 30 minutes, man. Already been an hour? Wow.
It's been an hour.
Yeah. Al, the time flies, man. I'm serious.
Right.
Kyle just ordered 2 pairs, blue and orange. Right on, Kyle.
Nice. Thank you, Kyle.
All right. This is kind of a loaded question, I believe. This comes from Zach, the brisket medic, not my other employer, Zach. Which group of guys is better, squad guys or engine guys?
So by squad guys, I think he's talking about like the rescue guys. Is that what he? So it's just what they want to do a little bit more. They want to be more EMS people as opposed to fire people. You know, we both get along. Actually, there's an incentive in our department now to be on a rescue and just be transporting patients to the hospital. You get it's a nice little 5% incentive. So it's nice that people have the option. They want to make a little more money. They can go to the rescue. I like fire, so I stick to the fire trucks. You know, that's my thing, man. You know. But wait, did I answer the question? What the question again was? Who are the better guys? I guess you have more fun with engine guys, in my opinion, man. I don't know. There's something about it. You don't have to go into hospitals and deal with doctors and nurses. You kind of you have your little crew and you run around and just have a lot more fun, I think. I don't know. In my opinion, at least.
Well, I'm pretty sure there's a little bit of a loaded question. So, all right. Grilling and chilling with Coleman. Or did I say that backwards again? I forget. He wants to know if you ever tried iguana.
Holy hell, that is super funny, man. We were just talking about that in the station about iguana because I don't know how you guys are with these things, but these things in Miami are just been taken over. There's iguanas, and they look like fucking dinosaurs, man. These things are huge. Some of them are up 3.5 feet, okay? Yeah, they can eat small children. No, I'm joking. But apparently people are doing that. People are eating that. And it's in South and Central America, in some of these places, they do that regularly, you know? It's yeah. It's nuts, man. They do like little chicken wings with their little legs and stuff like that. They say it tastes good. I just have a hard time seeing that and then trying to eat it, man. I don't know. I don't know if I can I guess if I'm hungry enough, I'll do it. But yeah, somebody actually 2 years ago did it at the station. They got an iguana, did their thing, they fried it. So I'm sure it probably tasted good. Anything fried is pretty good, right? So
That's
might have been all right.
I don't know. I have a hard time bringing myself to want to eat.
Right? There's so many
We
other
go
good things to eat. Why would you eat an iguana, man? Like, seriously. I don't know. We do gator. We have a lot of gators. We do gator bites and stuff, and that's good.
Yeah,
right?
Dutch is familiar with gator. I know that. Real quick, Dutch. Robert from Soul Food Cookies in the house. Haven't seen him in a long time. Robert, how you doing?
Yeah.
Bro? Welcome, Soul Food Cookies. All right, go ahead.
All right. Zach is killing me here, Brisket Medic. Your gloves, will they improve his sex life both alone and with somebody? Asking for a friend.
I'm gonna have to shit, I don't know who to get. Maybe Pornhub. Maybe they can answer that question better than I can if they have a pair.
Oh my goodness.
But it might. I don't know, man. But I'll tell you what, it would improve your cook life and barbecue life, that's for sure. So, maybe get 2 pairs, one for the kitchen and barbecue, and keep that other one. Maybe the glow in the dark works better for you for that other thing you want to do with it.
Oh, there you go. There you
Right?
go. That's an honest answer. And he also says engine guys are nothing but hose jockeys. So you can tell what side of the fence he's on there.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah, well, at least we know how to handle hose.
Yeah. With a tripod grip.
Damn, Skippy.
All right. Terry at Madwood Barbecue wants to know, what is something you absolutely refuse to eat?
Iguana.
I think we almost covered it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Iguana. Well, actually, when I was in Peru, I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Peruvian food is actually one of my favorites. If you guys ever want to go somewhere in South America, I mean, they have those Inca ruins, Machu Picchu. It's beautiful. Beautiful countryside. Good ceviche, if you guys like ceviche.
Oh, yeah.
In Peru, they don't eat ceviche past, I think it's past 4 or 5 o'clock. They don't eat that thing for dinner like us Cubans down here in Miami. That is just fresh off the boat. They get together, watch their soccer games, take shots, and they have all the different plates of ceviche, and it's super fresh. They got a lime down there, the Peruvian lime. They just pour it right over, and in 5 minutes, you're eating that thing. Over there, they have another delicacy, which is called cuy. Okay, and what cuy is, it's a big rat. Okay, huge rat. So I first saw this. They were like, when I was over there with an ex-girlfriend of mine, they're like, yeah, we might try cuy. I was like, okay, I don't know what the hell that is. Next table, I'm like, oh my God, what the hell is that thing? And it comes in this, the way they present it, it's like this with all the legs out, and it's all cooked, and it's, like crucified against a fucking plate, and they bring it to this table, and these people are just going off on it. I'm like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the cuy. I was like, yeah, I'm not going to eat that shit. I'm out. So that's another one that I think I can't. It's a rat. It's just an oversized rat, I can't bring myself in good consciousness to eat it.
What do I think it's like Nutria here? Is that the right, Elton?
Yeah, I've heard of it.
Yeah.
They're like big like a beaver.
Looks like a pig, but it's a rodent.
And people eat that too? Yep.
Oh, there you go. Bowers just put it in there like the Cajuns and the Nutria rats. They look like little pigs, but they're a rat.
Jesus. Yeah.
All right. I don't know if I dare ask this question coming from Hobo.
Sounds like it's going to be a tough question coming from a guy called Hobo. No, I'm kidding.
Ask Al
if
he aspires to someday join the chicken chasing crew.
Chicken chasing crew.
I don't know what that is. I never heard of that.
Chicken chasing crew.
Pretty
I
sure
don't
it's
know,
in
man.
Ohio.
Are we doing some kind of like Rocky Balboa training that we're chasing chickens and shit?
That was the first thing that popped in my head.
Does
I can
that
see
agility or something?
CJ running around trying to grab a chicken, and Hobo's in the other corner, like his manager is saying, "You got to go faster."
Can't you catch a little chicken? Is that Rocky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I like to, work out and do shit. So maybe, man, if that improves cardio, let's do it, man.
All right, let's see. I have
and you can eat them when you catch them. That's a good thing.
Well, yeah. I have one last question for you. And this is from everybody's favorite Los Angeles County Sheriff's employee,
Big Josh.
our buddy Josh. He says, is it true firefighters, when they grow up, want to be cops?
I think the way he put the question, he did it. It's the other way around, because we have a lot more cops that come to the fire department than firefighters. Maybe you've heard of 2 guys on our department. We have 2,000 guys that have gone from firefighting to police officers, but yet we've had, hell, in my recruit class we had 2 or 3 cops. We've probably had, that I know of, like 40 cops become firefighters. So, especially nowadays, man, it's tough to be a cop, man. I feel bad for those guys. You can't. I mean, it's horrible.
All right. Hold on. It is a city detail that chases what? A city detail that chases chickens.
There's a city detail chasing chickens. Maybe they were overrun by chickens and they had to started catching them.
Chicken infestation, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, an infestation.
So, all right, I'm on my Union 30, CJ. Back at you.
I got a question. So question I've got for you, brother, is as a firefighter, what do you guys think about the shows, like Chicago Fire and Station 19? And I ain't gonna lie, we love watching it. It's entertainment.
Yeah.
I've got a buddy that's on AFD Austin Fire Department here, and I kind of know his opinion. So I'm just curious about another firefighter. What do you think about these types of shows?
So when I first watched it, I was like, dude, this shit is funny as hell. Is this meant to be funny? Or like, come on, this is a spoof, right? Because it's just not realistic, man. It's just not realistic. It's Hollywood. They got to make it interesting, and every call's like, holy hell, I'll be honest with you, like, we get a lot of serious calls, but not every single call is serious. I mean, it's somebody's emergency, so you got to treat them with respect, but let's do a simple one like coronavirus. We know that affects some people seriously, and it can, but in the whole scheme of things, it's really not that bad. Most people are asymptomatic, so we'll have a coronavirus positive patient, and we'll go to them. And our job sometimes is to be more psychologists, believe it or not. Sometimes we just see that this patient is breathing super fast, and they're dealing with more anxiety than they are the actual just coronavirus. Because okay, your oxygen saturation is a little bit low, but that's a given. You're going to have that with the flu. So as soon as we kind of calm them down, calm their breathing and everything, and they see that sometimes you just got to turn off the TV, because I don't care, and I don't want to get into politics here, because both sides use it to their advantage. I think it's and they're scaring the shit out of people when you got to respect it, keep your distance. I understand that. But right now we're being more psychologists sometimes. Now, some people, the older people, can't, people that are prone to have, other lung issues. Yeah, we've seen it on the other end of the spectrum. It's pretty bad for them, but not all calls are super serious. So when you're watching these shows, it's like every call these guys get, it's like hell's gonna freeze over, man. Like it's crazy, it's not realistic, Is it fun to watch? I mean, you're better watching some of the old school flicks, man. Like Backdraft, that's pretty cool, even though it's not 100% realistic either. That's a good one. Ladder 49 was pretty good, But the shows, me.
See, I get into the entertainment aspect of it, but It's funny because every time we're watching it, I'm telling Gene, I'm like, how the hell do you have fire right there and it's not in between, but over here?
Right.
It's like there's spots, and it's like you can see the little gas lines.
Yeah.
The little fire sticking out of the wall. I'm like, they got to at least make it realistic.
Right. And then what I love is there's no smoke in the room. They can all see each other. Listen, when you get a real fire, it's bad when you can't see 12 inches in front of your face. You're not seeing
Absolutely.
shit. Where's the glow in the room? Okay, give me the hose line. That's where we're going, because you don't see shit. And you feel the heat. Oh, heat's coming from here. Let's go that way.
Well, you can't let Rob Lowe mess up his hair.
True.
Hey, that Austin 911, man, that's got to be the real deal. It's from Austin.
Rob Lowe's in that one. Austin 911.
Yeah, he's on Austin 911.
I think that guy's a vampire, man. That guy like freaking never ages.
Oh yeah, that guy's never gonna age. He's never dying.
Jesus.
With my wife watches all those things. What do you say?
That show was horrible.
But it's Rob freaking Lowe, man. JB said we don't claim Rob Lowe. Shit. All right. I'm gonna start kind of wrapping up with some little fun questions here, Al. So these are not serious. You don't have to put a lot of thought into them or anything like that. Just have some fun with it, okay?
Let's do it.
All right. Zombie apocalypse happens. All right. What's one item you're grabbing besides your gloves from the kitchen, and where are you going to go hide?
From the kitchen.
From the kitchen. We doing cooking around here.
Right. Shit, man.
No glove. You can't bring your your glove.
Yeah. I think maybe the cleaver.
Oh, there you go. A lot of people in our group have rifles in their kitchen for some reason.
Yeah.
So, I mean, well, Russell lives up in the woods. He lives in the way up there in Canada, so I can see why he needs a rifle in his kitchen in case of bear attacks or some shit like that.
True.
But we have some people that keep guns in their brisket medic, Dahlstrom cleaver. There you go.
There you go. Yeah.
All right. All right. So this is an all play. So everybody in the chat, get ready. If Hollywood were going to make a movie about you, your struggles, your product, your firehouse, whatever, who's playing you besides Rob Lowe?
Wow. Who's playing me besides Rob Lowe? I don't know, man. I think I don't know how he would do as a cook, though, man. But the guy made a hell of a James Bond. Some people say, "What's his name, Daniel?" Hey, man, you look like fucking Daniel Craig. I don't know.
Daniel Craig.
He can't have that English accent, though.
No.
He's got to change it.
He's
got to have some kind of Southern draw if he can.
Yeah, he did that in that movie Knives Out. Go see that movie Knives Out. He was on there, and he had a Southern accent. All right, we got Robert Patrick, Ron Howard, Lou Diamond Phillips, Adam Sandler, Dennis the Menace. Hey, Joe, Smoky Joe's Pit Barbecues in the house. Joe, real quick, I love your new logo. That looks like fire, dude. Total fire. The Rock, yep. Brad Pitt, because why the hell not? There you go, Bobby. I like it. Hey, Gordon, I can see a little Ed in you. All right. All right, so good answers, everybody. Good answers.
True.
JT, thanks, Dutch. Justin Timberlake, there you go.
Hey, I'm still trying to kiss up a little bit for cheating on you last night.
I need a shoulder up for sure. All right. Okay, so my next question is if you could cook with anybody in history, but let's switch it up, geared towards you. If you could give your gloves to anybody in history, who would you want to use your product?
Shit, I'm gonna have to go back to the guy that made, took gloves and made it to something completely different. And he was probably laughed at as well. Fucking Earl Mitt, man, 1870, man.
Yep. All right, let's go.
Be my man.
And think about it this way, dude. No one's laughing at you; they're laughing with you because you have a good sense of humor.
Hell yeah!
Towards the shape of the gloves, because it's I mean, it is what it is.
You got to embrace it, man. If you don't have a sense of humor, man, don't ever come out with a product. You got to.
Yeah, you got, because there are gonna be people talking one way or
for sure, man. But the same people that talk, a lot of times they end up buying. They're like, "Hey, man, this is awesome. It's great for Kirby and the sex toy."
Look how many people they bought stuff tonight, dude.
Absolutely.
You got a lot of new fans in here, and as long as you got like Alton and Brother James,
no doubt,
doing your product, JB, all this stuff. Those gloves are freaking awesome. Yeah, Smokey Joe's got them.
Smokey Joe's.
You got tons of fans for sure. What up,
man? Thank you guys.
The first time I saw your gloves is when Elton used them.
Right.
Oh, nice.
And I saw him clip and spin, and I'm like, what the hell is he doing? And then it's all right off. I was like, that's freaking cool.
Yeah, man. Was that the how to make the brisket video? The beginner?
I don't know.
Brisket beginners?
He puts out like 16 videos a week.
No, I know, man. He's at a whole nother level, man. He's up here. Man. He's got his own crew, man. It's.
Oh, I wish.
He's got his own boulevard. I mean, come on.
And they look sexy, man. I don't know what you did in that video, but like those black gloves looked amazing, super sexy. Since we're on that sex tip during this past hour.
All right, so Uncle Pickles is saying something in the chat. Notice CJ did mention Kent. Just saying. I'm sorry, Pickles. I missed what you're talking about, brother.
Well, hey, Uncle Pickles did have a quick question for Al.
What's that?
He wants to know, in the last calendar year, how many cats you rescued from trees.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Damn. Jesus. Let me ask. Can I ask him? Can I ask Uncle Pitt this?
Uncle Pickle.
Uncle Pickle, sorry. How many cat skeletons have you seen in trees?
The
answer should be fucking zero. Because when you're going, hello, gay kitty, they don't respond to that shit. They're not a dog. They're gonna come down. They're gonna get hungry. You gotta get down.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say something about.
I've probably done, I don't know, 2 or 3 in my career.
You just pull out the fire hose. Kitty goes flying. He's out.
That's another way to do it.
They always say
I never said I climbed the tree. I never said I climbed it.
Yeah, exactly. All right, Miss Boogs, just put your link in the chat. Thank you, Miss Boogs. Brisket medic chasing pussy up trees. Hey, why not? All right. Let's see here. All right. Last question. We'll start wrapping it up. If you could, no, we already got it. So, a Mount Rushmore. Who are four people you love and admire you put up on Mount Rushmore? Your personal Mount Rushmore. Personal
Mount Rushmore. Wow. Okay. I would say that I've never met that are
anybody. You could be your dog, your cat, your mom, your grandma. It could be it could be Alton, JB, anybody. It doesn't have no parameters.
All right. I would say, I got to say my best friend, my brother, Rob Infante. I got to say my old man, Alfredo Sr.
Right on.
I would have to say, who else that I can put in my Mount Rushmore? And it could be, like you said, anybody.
Anybody.
I would probably say George Washington and the liberator in Cuba, Jose Marti.
And a couple people added Rob Lowe for you. So
Rob Lowe, yeah, of course.
Yeah, you forgot one. All right.
Al, you're sleeping in the doghouse.
Yeah, usually we cough, wife, I'm saying. So,
wife. Anyway. Well, I mean, that's a given, man. I mean,
it's a given. Yeah. All right.
We got the title, bro. We got the title.
I love it, dude. That's so cute. Your wife was awesome too. She was in there before we got live today.
Yeah, she was coming around.
She seems like a sweetheart too. And
thank you, man.
Tell her we appreciate you letting you hang out with us for this hour and a half or whatever. If you guys want to come into the after show, message me on Facebook. I'll get you guys the link. But Dutch, you want to wrap up your side, and I'll close it out.
You know what? I'm getting a little flack from Uncle Pickles from his cell block. He said he didn't ask that question. I know he didn't, but I had to get Uncle Pickles in there somehow. Nice. Earlier, Al, you said you were in Homestead. Have you ever had the opportunity to work at the track down there?
No, I didn't. No, my buddy, a few buddies down there would work the track, and they're big NASCAR guys, so they loved it. So you're hanging out. Anything happens, any flare-ups, they're ready to go, ready to jump into action. But yeah, man, it sounded pretty good, man. My thing was I was so far from home working there, but I had a great group of guys. I was there almost 6 years, and we had the same crew, so it was real cohesive. Firehouse. It was probably my best experience so far on the fire service out of the 16 years that I've been on. Because in Homestead, you get everything from crazy brush fires to wood frame home fires, CBS. You have so much different things. A lot of crazy car accidents. So it really gets you on top of your game. And as a firefighter, you kind of want that. You want to be exposed to everything. So that way, whenever you come across, an incident like that, you get that experience, in your back pocket that you know a little bit of everything, So it was cool, but I never did get to work the track. I'm not big into NASCAR. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah.
Well, thank God I'd have to do you now. I just gotta say that. Yeah. I was a NASCAR dirt track flagman for 9 years. So.
Oh wow! Shit. Nice,
they just make a bunch of left turns.
Yeah, exactly. Go fast and go left.
You ain't first, you're last.
CJ he's showing off his ignorance because actually dirt tracking, you turn right to go left. Yeah, it's like driving on ice.
Damn.
You actually turn right to go left.
So, turn into a kid.
Shit.
Yep.
This is way too technical for me. All right.
Think of drifting.
Yeah.
All right. Ricer, take care, brother. All right. Alan, you want to say anything on the way out?
Hey, man, I just want to thank you, Al, for making a great product, dude. And thank JB for putting this together.
No doubt.
And, man, I tell you, I absolutely love the gloves. And I hope that everybody out there that's gotten a pair of these gloves or have a pair on the way, hopefully you guys will love them too. And I just want to say, hey, stay tuned because I think me and Al are probably going to have a little something.
Yes, indeed, sir. I'm looking forward to it. And it's the perfect time this holiday season.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
No doubt, man. Thank you so much, Alton. I appreciate it, my brother.
All right. Al, you want to say goodbye real quick and I'll wrap it up?
Yes. Thank you so much, CJ, for having me, man. It was awesome talking to you guys. Dutch, thanks so much, man. Like I said, man, I'm a grunt in this game, man. I'm small potatoes, man. So any opportunity I get, with you guys, and you're so down to earth, man, and giving me an opportunity to speak a little bit of the background and how I came up with things. People appreciate that because everybody has a story, man, and to be able to share it in this platform, man, I love it, man. I follow you, and I put it on my channels, so hopefully you get a lot more subscribers. Hopefully you notice a little uptick, on that.
Yes, sir.
And you've been, man, I've been following you, and you've been doing awesome, man. And I wish all the success in the world to you, man. And I know you're gonna gain that many more followers before the end of this year, man, no doubt. And so I really appreciate you, bro.
That means a lot, man. Right there, man. Thank you so much. I'm glad that Alton introduced us.
No doubt.
I can't wait to keep working with you and being an ambassador for your product.
Yeah, man, for sure.
Like we were talking before the show, I can't wait to get outside and get some grilling done and get some sun, get outside of the house. We've been cooped up way too long, so we're gonna get some of that charcoal in our lungs and do some lives and have some fun out there, get some beers in us. So thank you for being here, Al. I appreciate you taking your time with us this evening. Again, thank the wife for giving us your time tonight.
Absolutely, I will, man. Thanks so much, Daddy Dutch. Thank you, brother.
Cheers. All right, guys. So that finishes up this one. Next week we have Rob from Mr. Homeowner Channel. He is actually going to be sponsoring next week's show along with Uncle Steve Shake. He's got a new website that he's been promoting. I think we put the link in there, Griddle Forums. So Rob's going to be handling that. Coleman, I will get your information to Al so you can get your second pair of gloves. So that's very cool. But that's it, guys. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. Stay safe out there. Be